Being humble is woke. That's what I was told this week when I spoke to a potential client. I had explained to them that this is what I was teaching and why being humble is so important for leaders and managers. So I'm just going to give you an insight to that. So being humble means you can accept that you're not always going to be the most intelligent person in the room. You're also going to accept that mistakes will happen, and we can reframe that into what have we learned from this. Being humble means that you can admit when you're wrong. Being humble means you can accept when there's other people with better ideas, and actually that you're part of a bigger team, and that even though you are the person in charge, accountable, responsible, being humble means you can take criticism, you can take direction, you can be part of a team and listen and learn, and also accept that things sometimes happen outside of your control. You just have to go with it. Doesn't mean that you can't be assertive, doesn't mean that you don't lose the control over things. At the end of the day, you are the person that's in charge. You are the person that's ultimately responsible and accountable for that department, for that company. But when you're dealing with different sort of generations of people as well, it's understanding, and sometimes different cultures, that being humble just puts you in a better position altogether. What's the opposite to being humble? Being arrogant. Now, we've all dealt with people who are arrogant, and it doesn't give off the same thing. It doesn't inspire you. It doesn't motivate you. It doesn't make you feel that you are part of something bigger. It feels uncomfortable. Whereas if you're humble, it's a beautiful thing to do. And so it is not woke, as I explained to the potential client. It is something that is important. It is what is being taught. I teach that to my students in my master's degree class for leadership and management. We discuss it, why it is important. When everything's so fast-paced and change is inevitable as well. So when you've got fast-paced change, things are going to fall. Being humble means you accept that things haven't gone wrong. Now, does that mean that you accept that the same thing goes wrong over and over again? No, not at all. If people are making the same mistake over and over again, then that's a discussion about a personal development plan and getting them on board to say, look, once is good enough and we can work with that. But no, if you're not learning from your mistakes, then yeah, that's a different conversation altogether. Again, you can be assertive, you can still be a strong leader, but being humble will put you in a better position. I hope that helps.